Spelend als Alice gaan wij proberen, we gaan een krant kopen. Dat hebben we gezien.
Ja, ik denk dat wel
Wie is
is.
deze dude?
I can't
Ah,
wait to
weet ik
conduct
niet.
an interrogation. First, I need to be hired, though, so I better get to work.
Nieuwsstand. Oh,
Wat?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. You know, I hear there's a new wizard in Florida. He's going to open a theme park in Orlando.
I usually wouldn't stop for such an approach, but I've always had a passion for theme parks. Seems interesting.
I can send you something to look
Okay.
at, if you leave your email.
Of course,
What?
write it down. All
Wat
lowercase.
een random...
AliceSharp.hpd@gmail.com.
Perfect. I'm Gillis, by the way. Nice to meet you, Alice.
You won't send me
hoeveel
anything
mensen zouden
weird,
een
right?
e-mail gestuurd hebben naar dat
It will
e-mailadres?
be magic.
Ik denk wel wat.
Ik ben benieuwd.
Wat een random encounter, dit.
Hey, die verkoper
Dit
is
een rare
hier.
man. Ja. Oh, dat is die verkoper. Oh ja.
XXX magazine.
Waar?
Paint bucket, toolbox. En we willen een krant.
I should ask the news vendor first.
Ja,
Ja,
Good
die moet gewoon zijn
morning.
werk doen.
Oh, hello, mademoiselle. Do you need something?
I need to pick
Yeah,
up today's
thanks, Mom.
newspaper for Chief Inspector Burton.
Bien sûr. It's $2.50, ma petite.
Oh no, the chief must have forgotten to give me the necessary amount. Could you please put this on the HPD account?
Like your crazy colleague who never pays. Je suis désolé, but I really cannot.
I understand. Thanks anyway.
we gaan hem begluren.
The thin mustache, the painter's hat, the very marked accent. This man is in love with his homeland and does nothing to hide it.
Oké. Verf.
No thanks. I just dyed my lock.
Pornoblaadje.
They shouldn't leave this kind of magazine in plain sight. What if a child comes by?
Toolbox.
It's very well stocked, but it's missing a mallet and a wrench.
Ja,
Strange. I thought
Ja,
there were
die hebben wij
essential tools
meegenomen.
for a bricklayer.
dat is waar.
I should ask the news vendor first.
Dat hebben we net gedaan. Ik heb geld. Oh, maar dat is niet genoeg geld.
Better not. She'd surely ask me for information, and I'd be trapped talking for who knows how long. Miami's fountains are more common than you might expect. When it comes to drinking water, though, the situation drastically changes.
Oké. Ik ga een muntje in de fontein gooien voor geluk.
Better not.
Nee. Oké, nou, ik heb hier alles aangeklikt volgens mij. Misschien kan Wilo ons helpen.
Ja. Ik geef geld.
Hij is Wilo wie?
Good morning.
Please identify yourself and specify the reason for your visit. Thank you.
I'm Alice Sharp, the new intern. I still haven't had the chance to introduce myself to anyone.
Yes. I remember seeing your picture on the resume you sent us.
And you must be Uilo Wee, the attendant for the department. I've heard a lot of things about you.
You heard about me? From who? Where? When?
I just mean I heard the head inspector Burton mentioning you once, and
So you heard my name mentioned once and that was enough to identify me and my role? Is that right? Tell me the truth. Who's paying you to watch us?
oh, believe me, I'd really like to be paid by someone. Right now, the only things I'm given are cheap insults from the detectives.
You're very suspicious, intern. Very suspicious.
Well, I'll leave you to your precious job. Have a good day.
Oh.
Jeez, what a weirdo.
Hij is een beetje paranoid.
Anxious, conspiracy theorist, suspicious, and I didn't even need to use kinesics.
En deze dude dan? Kun je daar mee praten?
He made me curious, but now I have something else to think about.
En die andere collega, misschien dat hij...
I
geld
really
heeft.
like that
Oh, yeah.
movie. I mean, that the killer was the main character was obvious from the start, but the love story behind it is very moving.
Die andere collega.
He won't bother me anymore.
Die bouwvakker.
Better not leave.
Oh,
They're
dat
doing
kan niet.
construction work out there, and I might make a mess.
Dus hier kunnen we niks. We moeten buiten iets doen. Kunnen we iets nieuws op de tablet vinden nu? Een newspaper. Hurry, dat is niet gelukt. Een newspaper is niet gelukt. Artiest kan ik nog
Misschien
uit.
kan je die een muntje
I
geven.
have so little money in my pocket that he should be the one giving me some change instead.
Misschien kun je die een
No.
muntje geven. Nee.
Not a great idea. They shouldn't leave this.
Maar dan kan ik hier dus ogenschijnlijk niks aanklikken.
I guess he'd rightfully like to be paid for the newspaper. Come on.
Maar
I have to
muntjes
invest
geven
what
hebben we al
little money I
geprobeerd.
still have on my
Nee, niet op
career.
deze man. Maar dat is niet genoeg, zei ze.
Hello again.
Oh,
Tell me everything, mademoiselle.
Look, I have the money, but it would take everything I have for lunch. In short, can't you meet me halfway somehow?
Pas de problème. You could help me with my little passion
Ah.
for painting. I'm particularly specialized in female nudes.
Here's the money.
Dommage. I never find any models.
Well, at least I'll keep my figure and my dignity.
nou inderdaad.
It cost me dearly, but helping Lazarus could give my career a nice boost.
Hup. Lunch money. Wat hebben we daar neergelegd?
Arme vrouw.
Maakt niet uit. We gaan Lazarus helpen. Dat is ons alles waard. Carrière stappen maken.
Here is today's newspaper.
You're an angel, my dear. You'll go far with your sense of initiative.
Fresh teeth.
Brava, the intern. With that move, she partially blocked Burton's line of sight.
Dus kunnen wij weg.
Dat denk ik. Huts.
Nu sta ik hier.
Burton would have seen me despite the newspaper.
Huh? Wacht, moet ik hem bellen?
I would have just one chance to get out of that lousy situation.
Damn call center. They won't leave you in peace even during work.
There. That was my chance.
Seamus Burton's office. Who is this? Answer. Who is this?
Hoppa.
Lazarus.
Lars, Lazarus is far too biblical.
Okay, but tell me I didn't unnecessarily risk my career.
All went smooth as silk. Admit it. You doubted my skills.
I still do. The mental ones, at least.
Wait, what?
Explain it to me. If you didn't enter by the main door, how did you sneak into the office?
I challenge the laws of gravity in spite of the danger, sister.
So you'd run such a risk just to pursue a case like any other? You don't fool me, Lazarus Bundy. There's something big going on, and I'm sure it has to do with Catherine Molesberg's kidnapping.
You know the Molesbergs?
I don't think there's anyone in the city that hasn't heard all about it. Anyway, try not to break your neck, please. I feel like you could help me get out of here soon.
Ambitious and endowed with insight. Maybe that girl could really be useful to me, and not just as bait. After all, I really needed help. Now that I had my badge again, I was free to investigate as I wished. I just had to recover Green Dart, and the dance would begin.
Oh,
Ja,
de sleutels,
maar
ja.
die sleutels liggen nog in het riool. Ik ga praten met die bouwvak. Miami.
As always, Miami left me breathless.
Park, zie.
One of the many city parks where you can go jogging by the sea. Not that I ever jogged in my life, but sometimes I lurked on some bench watching the girls running. I would have gladly gone to the beach rather than spending my day at the office. Well, maybe I would do it later. Miami stood out against the horizon, dazzling as always. It wasn't exactly an easy city to live in, with its alarming traffic and no subway. But for me, it had always been a place where the sun rose.
En hebben we hier ook overal op geklikt. En dat heeft ons niks
Hello,
opgeleverd.
good man.
Het lampje is niet klikbaar.
Nee.
Oké. Het is vreemd.
Can you tell me how long this work will last?
I know your type. You're one of those who likes complaining to his superiors. Go bother someone else, loafer.
I just wanted to chat. I don't even work here anymore.
Then you're just wasting my time.
You ain't seen nothing yet. About wasting your time. Why did the blacksmith turn the radio off?
No, please, no jokes. I don't...
He doesn't like heavy metal.
Ah.
That made me laugh so hard. Do you know why a blacksmith goes to the doctor?
Wait, I don't...
Iron deficiency.
No.
Can I get back to my work now?
They just fired my friend, who was a blacksmith.
Please, no more.
He had lost his temper.
You're unbearable.
Okay, this is a long one.
I wanna die.
There's his blacksmith who urgently needs an assistant. So he hires the first novice he finds. The first workday starts. The blacksmith takes an iron bar, heats it, and puts it on an anvil.
Now I take out the bar and put it on the anvil,
He says to the young apprentice.
As soon as I nod my head, you hit it as hard as you can with the hammer.
Those were his last words.
Ja, lekker. Lekker. Goeie grap.
Well, maybe you'll get it later. Enough with this nonsense.
Thank God.
You know what? I don't think I'll ever be able to look at a blowtorch again without shuddering.
That Ramos has forever tarnished the noble art of welding. Someone should really teach him a lesson.
I hope it doesn't have to be me. I'll go enjoy this amazing sunny day on the seashore.
I hope it's stormy.
Oké. Maar we kunnen dus niks met die drill.
Nee.
Better think about it. I couldn't drill in that spot.
Nee, dat is allemaal niet clickable. Alleen dat lasapparaat en die
I thought
man
it was
zelf.
better to look for another solution.
Nee.
The
Ik
window
kan
was made with a peculiar metallic frame.
niks met die drill. In elk geval nog niet. Ik heb die tube
A
meegenomen.
simple metal tube could become an instrument of destruction in my hands.
Ik heb een tape measure, een wrench. Maar hier lijken we toch niks te kunnen. We gaan haar weer vragen om hulp.
Hello.
Mogelijk.
Hi.
Nee.
We'll catch up later, Alice.
That's the first time you didn't call me intern.
Hartstikke mooi. We gaan naar buiten. Moet die put in.
Hé, die deur is nou weg.
Maybe I could retrieve the key to the lock by regretfully climbing down into the sewers. Lifting the manhole cover with my bare hands was an undertaking beyond my physical abilities.
Oh, dat was het. Hoe krijgen we dat ding omhoog? Met een wrench? Nee. Toch?
Sometimes, my obsession...
Nee.
The tube would have been perfect for leverage, but there were no grooves in the cover to insert it.
Ja. Dat zouden we met die drill kunnen doen die we niet hebben.
Ja, die is niet hier, nee.
Zeg het eens
I've had
weer.
enough of his government conspiracies.
Ja. Ik kan niet meer praten.
I wouldn't want a car like that even if it was a gift. Not to mention that green tar could probably go faster than that beater, with less pollution.
Als die bouwvakker nog steeds weg is, kunnen we meer van zijn tools meenemen misschien. Nee, dan staat hij er weer. Maar ze hebben ook verschillende scènes.
Ja.
Oké, dus die manhole cover kan er af, maar er moeten grooves in zitten. Magnet, cellphone, marker. Grooves
Was it
betekenen.
really worth it?
Nee. Ja, dat zou met die drill moeten, denk ik.
Was it really worth it?
Denk je niet?
Maar waarom kunnen we die niet meenemen?
Die man zei, je mag de drill niet meenemen. Je mag hem alleen hier gebruiken. Omdat die drill is van die mason bij het muurtje. Kan je niet dat ding naar beneden
Maybe.
flikken?
Or maybe not.
Nee.
En Maar hij kan niet voor ons... Hij kan niet meekomen naar beneden om even ons gaatjes te boren.
Hello, good man.
Nee.
What?
Nee,
I'll
oké,
go
dat kan
I
niet.
hope
Dus we moeten die boor hier gebruiken als we dat willen.
En we kunnen ook niet...
The window is made
Nee,
with a peculiar
nee,
metallic frame. I don't know what prompted me to attach that magnet to the window.
Kijk,
But
kijk.
sometimes
Oh.
I like to follow my instinct.
Ik heb geen idee waar dit heen gaat, maar ik vind het een goed idee.
Let maar op.
Yes, I perforated the magnet exactly in the center.
Jezus. Oké. Nu hebben we een magneet met een gaatje.
Ja,
I really like the idea. I could combine its magnetic potential with the tube's length and strength, resulting in a diabolical device. I realized, though, that the magnet pull would not be enough to keep the two pieces firmly joined together. I'd have to think of something else.
tube with magnet.
Maybe. Or maybe not. I thought it was better to look for another solution. In that moment, it didn't seem to be a good solution to me.
Die welder natuurlijk. Moet aan elkaar blijven.
Oh ja.
That way, the two pieces wouldn't detach anymore. Asking the blacksmith was definitely worth a shot. Hey,
What do you want?
I need your incredible ability with the welder. You see this pole?
I see it. And you can stick that right where the sun doesn't shine.
Ha!
If you really want to bother someone on the work site, try that
Yeah.
drunkard near the newsstand. He really loves killing time with bores. Not that wasting time is really a problem with those horrible walls he raises up.
Rude and mean. But I could sense some resentment towards the mason. Maybe I could exploit that to my advantage.
Zoals. Die range is er niet mee.
Maybe.
Nee.
Or maybe. It was a long and robust tape measure. When I was a kid, I used one of those to flick the light switch without being seen, making my father panic.
Resentment against the mason. Dus we moeten nu iets met die mason.
Ik denk dat we sowieso met hem moeten gaan praten.
Praten, zeg jij.
Hello. The blacksmith was right. It looks perfect. But upon closer inspection, the flaws really stand out.
You aren't talking about my newly stuccoed wall, are you?
Oh, not me. The blacksmith working on the upper floor.
How could that jerk dare to criticize me? You know what I say in return?
I'm all ears.
That beard that he proudly parades around is dyed. Just a meager counterfeit.
Oh, that's a low blow.
Yes, and now it's high time all the world knows it, once and for all.
Wat?
Ik snap niet. Wat?
There we are. I hope this will teach him to shut that big mouth.
It's a
hij
real
dat
piece of
gedaan?
art, in my humble opinion.
Oh jee.
You
Hij
even
heeft
helped
op die
improve the
muur
neighborhood.
waarschijnlijk
I think
iets
the blacksmith
getekend
would
over die
really like that
baard.
little masterpiece.
En hij kan het dus nu zien van bovenaf.
Ja.
En dan wordt hij boos, dan gaat hij weg, gaat hij ons helpen. Wij komen hier wel uit. Wij zijn professionele politieagenten.
Ja.
The Masons' writing had attracted a crowd down on the street. Lucky for them, because soon an unforgettable show was about to start. Hello, good man.
What?
I think there's something you need to see as soon as possible.
What are you talking about?
Here you go. The atomic bomb. I really don't have the heart to tell you. You'd better look for yourself. It's down the street. The whole world fell
Wat een
silent.
tekening.
The birds stopped singing. Everything stood still.
Holy mother! This beard is sacred. A Shaolin monk taught me to groom it while I was at a spiritual retreat. Since then, I've looked after it every day of my life, like a perfect bonsai.
That writing on the ground says the exact opposite.
This offense will be repaid in blood.
Nou.
Wat een man.
Zo.
Wajo.
Parbleu! Hey, bon!
The Walls of Jericho was die movie.
Oké.
En nu, wat levert ons dit
So I
op?
was left with my last cigarette. The one for emergency.
Oh, we
only.
hebben een van onze 2 sigaretten opgerookt.
Emergency. Yet I'd find myself lighting that same cigarette only a few hours later.
Moeten we nu zelf die welder gebruiken dan?
Ik denk het. Nou, hij is in
Now
ieder
that
geval
the
weg.
blacksmith wasn't around anymore,
Ja.
I could use his welder. Now the magnet wouldn't fall off the tube so easily.
En dan kunnen we gewoon dat ding uit de grond trekken met die magneet.
Mhm.
Of we kunnen die boormachine meenemen. Of ik druk op de verkeerde knop. Ik drukte naast het
Exhausted
scherm.
its usefulness.
Oh, dit doet hij niet meer. Dus dan krijgen we zo meteen dan hebben we net een stukje gehad in de video met extreme lag.
Oei.
Maar goed, kijken of dit werkt.
Let's.
With the tool I'd ingeniously fabricated, I would be certainly able to lift the manhole cover.
Hop.
You already found a new job, I see.
Actually,
Dan gaan we maar naar beneden.
What? Oh, get out of here, filthy rat.
Look what you've done. You made Spubby run away.
Spubby.
Now it will take me all day to find him again.
Spubby? You mean you have a sewer rat for a pet? And you put a collar on him? Besides which, what are you doing in the sewers?
I live in the sewers. Not exactly in this area, though. Now, I'm on the hunt for lost technology.
Lost technology?
People throw away lots of good stuff in the sewers. Radios, old phones, even TVs. I gather and collect everything. I bet you're one of them. You feel so superior, you guys, from up there.
Get over yourself, kid, or I'll take a swim and pull you by the ear.
I'd like to see that.
I'm Lars. What's your name, young bully?
I am M.
M? Do you work for the MI6 or the Men in Black?
I chose the name myself, okay? M.R.
Well, M, I need to retrieve those keys over there. I can't say it was a pleasure to meet you.
Not that I care, but careful of the current. There's an undertow in that spot.
I'm more afraid of your rat, to tell the truth. I had a bad experience once, and I still haven't gotten over it. Keep it away from
Met
me,
die
okay?
kaas in de flat. Dan gaan we hier weer een checkpoint van maken, want we zijn bij een volgende locatie. Dus ja, wij hebben de badge gevonden, onze badge. En wij hebben nu ervoor gezorgd dat wij in het riool kunnen komen.
Ja, we zien ook onze sleutel.
Ja, en we gaan onze sleutels retrieven in de volgende video.
Ja.
Wij zien jullie graag dan.